I don't know anyone who, when they get married, they think, oh, we're probably going to endure a lot of life happening to us, and our marriage is probably going to end up in crisis, right? Nobody gets married expecting that. And yet, that's where over half of married couples end up, even Christian ones. The statistics are no different for those in the church and those out of the church, for those who claim Christ and those who don't. And that is a sad, harsh reality that I am just not okay with. If you're new here, I'm Rachel Laurie, co-founder of Turnaround Marriage. My husband Scott and I have walked with over 600 Christians by now, showing them exactly how to rebuild their marriage after some kind of tragedy or life happening. And so, there's several things that need to happen in order to rebuild a marriage. And sometimes it can feel like life is hitting you from all sides. It could be a tragedy with one of your children. It could be massive stressors at work. It could be a breakdown in communication or a wandering away due to some type of emotional affair or just broken trust, broken promises. It could even be as far as a sexual affair or other devastating betrayals. And so when a marriage has cracked wide open, there's a lot of things that need to happen. And the very first thing that needs to happen is we've got to restore peace so that you can heal. Because if you're in a frantic state where you're angry, hurt, frustrated, upset, anxious, overwhelmed, there's no fixing anything in that state. The back part of your brain, the alarm bells are going off, right? We've got to be able to regulate ourselves and cultivate peace so that we can now access the front part of our brain so that connection can grow again and we can actually repair and heal from what's happened. In our own marriage, Scott and I suffered for a good, almost a whole decade of our 30 years together where we just were living like roommates. We had grown apart, disconnected, and we weren't being honest with each other. We weren't telling each other how we felt. We were just tired of the arguments. We're tired of the games that we had played, with each other's hearts, and it just wasn't working. And if you had seen us at church, you would have gone, oh, I want to be like Scott and Rachel, because we were happy, we were serving the Lord, and everybody thought we were doing well. But the truth is we felt like frauds. Maybe you're out there, and maybe everybody at church thinks you and your spouse are just like the model couple, right? You might even serve as a deacon or lead a Sunday school class, or even some folks might even like lead a marriage ministry or a marriage class. And yet at home, you cannot get along. You have grown apart, and the only time you get along is when you head off to vacation, right? Does that resonate with any of you? I remember that is how it was for us. And I remember this one time we were headed toward vacation. We were on a very long road trip, and in the middle of the car, in the middle of like halfway from Alabama to Maine, here we are in the middle of like New York City. We got into such an argument that I was so angry. I was ready to just get out and walk. I remember thinking, I don't know how we're ever going to get to the destination. Like, I cannot ride in the car with you one more minute. And it's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. So the very first thing that needs to happen is cultivating peace. And the way that we teach our clients how to do that is to first we got to learn how to deal with our own heart and release the heartache. Let God have his way in our heart. It's going to take a change in heart. It's going to take going from pride to humility, going from anger to forgiveness, going from frustration to empathy, right? So we've got to allow God to heal and work in our hearts so that from that place, now we can renew our mind. And that's the second step of how we show clients how to cultivate peace, like learning how to stop that stinking thinking, because I'm sure in your head you are writing a story like he just wants to fight, or she just is this way, or I'll never get the respect I need, or nobody appreciates what I do, or I'm totally unseen, I'm unheard, right? We're writing some kind of story like that. And what if those things just aren't fully true? What if we can learn to take those thoughts captive and ask ourselves what else could be true? That's a powerful question. What if he's feeling unappreciated? What if she's scared? What if she's not trying to attack me? She's trying to feel heard and understood, and all your defensiveness is doing is just pushing her away. What else could be true? So let's renew our mind. Let's believe the best about our spouse and change the way we think and the story that we're writing in our head, because we're making it up anyway. That's the truth. The third step that we teach our clients on how to do, on how to cultivate peace, is being able to regulate their body. Your nervous system probably has gotten trained to be on high alert when you're around each other. You know the feeling when you're driving home and you dread coming home because you know it's going to be awkward. It's that feeling you get in your body, the visceral response when your husband says something and you just want to react, or when your wife starts in on you and you're just like, would you stop, right? Like learning how to regulate yourself so that you can stay calm in the midst of a hard conversation. A lot can change. A lot can change when you can navigate that differently. So those 3 steps, being able to release the heartache and being able to renew your mind and being able to regulate your body are the keys to being able to cultivate peace. And from a place of peace, we can now build reconciliation. We can now resolve the past, not rehash it, but resolve it with forgiveness. Those are some of the things that, some of the many things that we do with our clients. So if you're out there and you need help for your marriage, if your marriage is in some type of crisis, you're tired of feeling so awkward, you're tired of feeling tense around each other, or just seeing that distance where you're on the same couch, looking at the same TV, or looking at the same, each of you on your own phones, feeling a million miles away, that is not God's design for marriage. He has more in his heart for you. So we put together a powerful masterclass, the 5 simple shifts Christians can make. Just comment class and I'll send it over to you. It's how to completely turn your marriage around, recover connection, and fall back in love again. And if you haven't followed by now, go ahead and hit the follow button. I am for your marriage.